All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the preseason special of the 2016 Michigan Ultimate Survivor League podcast. Well, it's formerly the Commissioner's Corner. Yet again, the co-commissioner is not here, but I am joined by not one, not two, not three, but four. What the hell was that all about? Four fellow owners. We're going to go around the panel here real quick. I'm going to start from my left. We have Jeffrey Arbogast, who's apparently cooking something in the kitchen. Hey, Jeff.
I'm doing dishes, but yeah, Rich, you need to get with the program if I can get here on time.
You look like a terrible, kung fu flick, the way your mouth was moving, but still. And then we have, I don't know who that is in that picture now, but that's the lovable Kelly Fowler and special guest there in the house. She's joined us for the first time on the Commissioner's Corner. Kelly, what's happening? Thanks for joining us.
We're working, charting away.
Working? You're working right now?
Yeah, I'm charting.
Oh, okay. And then we have the topless wonder himself, Mr. Rob Bradley. How's it going, my friend?
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And then it took him forever to figure out the camera, and then he just turned it off again. The Blue Pawn, Tom Farmer. What's happening, man?
Not much. My phone's freaking out, so I'm trying to get back to you.
I would insert an iPhone joke, but apparently it's a Galaxy, so that's, it is what it is. So, Jeff, your dishes are really going to throw me off here. So, all right, so this is the first time a lot of you have ever witnessed this ridiculousness. This is the only time I'll probably come from this room, since I have a office/warehouse down across from the Commonwealth building. But we've turned it in. What we used to be my Mega XP office is now an impending baby explosion here. It'll be a nursery here momentarily, but yeah, so that's why the weirdness in the background. It's not the point. A lot of you who joined us for the first time, never even seen one of these things before. They're pretty stupid, but we have fun doing them. So the reason we're here today is to really quick go over why does it keep cutting to you doing dishes, man? We're going to go over a few of the things, basically the rules, how it works, and most importantly, the division lineups. All that is set now officially tonight. I know Bob Ames had a conniption because he has having bye weeks, despite the fact that I warned him about a month ago that this would be all over the place. You would get byes, your schedule would be all messed up, and then it will get fixed when all is said and done. And apparently all is said and done. I would like to thank every one of you who, either joined the league for the first time for real, even though you may have been inappropriately called out for not paying. I apologize, Kelly Fowler. Yes, that was me. I didn't realize what team was what. I know you paid. I know. But I thought you were one of the people who didn't pay last year, didn't realize that you had taken over a team. So I apologize to you officially on camera now. I'm an idiot.
All right.
And then Rob Bradley and Tom Farmer and maybe even Jeff, you all brought good recruits in this year who have already paid. Awesome. So thank you for that.
No problem.
We'll have what we want to avoid is what we had last year, which is a lot of people who ended up not paying, and then the Cromwell family didn't get as much payout as they should have. This year, like 80% of the owners have already paid, and some of them are filtering in, so I'm giving them some leeway. So it looks like we're going to have 96 teams again, which is amazing. We are going to go back to the 12-team format. We have 8 12-team divisions, which we'll unveil later. Your dishes keep popping up. So real quick, first things we're going to talk about, it was 2 days before the season starts. Richard was having a conniption because I wasn't waiting for him, but I'm like, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I want to get this out of the way. 24 teams have not signed into the league yet. Of those 24 teams, 20 of them are people I know personally who've been in the league forever, so I know they will. 4 of those people, a little worried about. Just so you know, you have to make a new account, regardless of whether you've been here last year or not. So if you're new, that's great. You won't even notice, but if you've been here, you're not crazy. You haven't forgotten your password. Every single person has to make a new account this year. It's really dumb, but it is what it is. And this is the only site that allows us to do what we do, which is, the contest style is what it's called. So do that. And then I'm going to, for the next 2 days, continuously email the password for you because I've gotten 4 messages tonight since I've been back from up north. Like, what's the password? Well, check your email. It's automatically in there. I'm not saying, you didn't have problems. I'm just saying it's a very common thing to mess up. I cannot stand when it cuts to you, but it's funny. So check your email, click the link, yada, yada, yada. So real quick, I'm going to go
somewhere else.
What's that? No, you're fine, man. It's funny. So real quick, we're going to go over how this league works. I mean, most people know this already, but this is going to be real quick, in fact. I'm going to attempt the screen sharing here in a minute. But first, obviously, there is not a draft. I mean, we would have had a draft long before tonight if there was a regular league. You can start whoever you want, but you can only start them once per year, including the playoffs. So once you use Aaron Rodgers, he's done. So, if you want to play him against the Lions, go for it. I mean, if you want to save him maybe to the end of the year, go for it. But if you don't make it to the playoffs, then it's all for nothing. As many people have found out over the years, you save the best people for last, and then you end up not even getting to the last weeks because your team didn't win. Unlike a lot of contest leagues that are out there, which there aren't a lot of them apparently, but they say there are, you do not play for the most points in the league. You just basically go against one team in your conference every week. You win, you lose, you lose. Very simple, just like a traditional fantasy football. So it's like a weird hybrid creation of myself and Richard Perez, the other commissioner that is a phantom. Oh my God, Aaron King. That's a green shirt. I thought you were going to turn your camera on. But
I didn't know
that's okay. That's all right. Thanks for joining us, Aaron King. It's good to see you. It's been a while. So yes. And then now we are going to, real quick, this is a big one that even people who have been in the league somehow cannot seem to grasp the concept of. I'm going to show you how to set a lineup. Yes. So I'm going to try this Google share thing. Jeff, let me know if there's any problems. You're my tech guy, although Aaron King, you probably be my tech guy too. You're going to see this weird thing. Well, present to everyone. I got to hit.
Switch to your website that isn't the camera.
I got you. I got you right here. Oh, you're not seeing? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, that's it. I'm an amateur. Let's try this again. Let's screenshot this. Let's screenshot this. There we go. Bang. All right. So now, is this working now? You see this?
Yep.
Cool. Oh, where's the money, Lebowski? All right. So, as you can see, 21 franchises have not logged in. Yippee-yay. Most of them are all legit. So, a lot of people, for some reason, every year, they like to hang on to the let's add player thing, and then it emails the entire league who you've picked up and thus submitted. And one thing unique about the MUSL is that you do not get to see who you're playing against until the Sunday kickoff. So you don't want people to know who you're playing, because then they can just match your lineup and change like two players that are going to have better games. So instead, what you're going to do is you're going to hit the submit lineup button, although I have to make sure I'm the owner, not the commissioner here. Give me 1 second. You don't have to click that ever. You never have to click that. All right. What's going on here? This ATT-Uverse, man, I'll tell you. Don't work there anymore, so I can make fun of the company. Not a problem. All right, so you're going to go over here to submit lineup. You would think everyone in the world would know that, but it is the #1 problem we have. People cannot figure this out. You click submit lineup, and then it shows you all the players that are available in the league. Go to quarterback. Let's start Blake Bortles. You know I love him, Jeff. I got him as my normal quarterback. Boom, hit that button. Go down to running backs. Yeah, maybe. So how it works is you go Blake Bortles. Is that what you said?
Oh, yeah, Kelly's riding the Jaguars.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, this is cool, man. This is like some Tron shit we got going here.
There you go.
How it works is, I mean, you basically add a running back. You add 1 running back, 2 receivers, and then an additional running back or receiver or tight end, a kicker, and a defense. Pretty straightforward. You click these things. You add all these people. This would be the worst lineup ever, but it is what it is. And then you hit submit lineup. I know it sounds ridiculous. It shows you right here, too. Look at this right here. See this right here? Yes, that is what you have to do. 1 quarterback, 1 to 2 running backs, 2 to 3 wide receivers, 1 to 2 tight ends, 1 place kicker, 1 defense. Yes. So that's it. Then you hit submit lineup, and you're done. Seems like the most elementary thing of all time. People have problems with it constantly. So,
I don't think you're done yet.
What do you mean I'm not done yet?
I think you need to check your email and make sure that your lineup was submitted.
Yes, that's true.
That is a wonderful idea.
Good
There have been – go ahead.
point.
Okay, nobody talk then. I'll just drink. So, yes, there have been many cases where people allegedly submit the lineup, but they don't. So we have it set up to where they actually will email you a confirmation showing that your lineup was submitted. Yeah. I know. Seems hard to believe that this gets messed up, but it does. Luckily, this year we have almost all competent people that I am aware of. We have some new people, but they were recruited by competent people, so it shouldn't be much of an issue. I have extreme confidence this year that we will not have many issues with this. Okay, so yeah, submit lineup. They will email you saying, this is your lineup. And if it's blank, then you know something went wrong. If you get it and it's confirmed, so be it. Now, there are occasions when you will maybe play someone who doesn't submit a lineup. And this is what is really the chaff of my ass, I'll tell you. The infamous randomizer, it will be back. If you happen to play a person who does not submit a lineup, a independent council of people will randomly assign one for you. It's not me. It's not Jeff. It's not Aaron. It's not Kelly. It is other people that will do it to avoid collusion. So the reason this is so someone doesn't just throw a game like, hey, I'm playing you. You're one win away from the playoffs. I just won't start anybody. It's sad to think that people might be like that, but you're talking over, $1,000 you're winning for a $20 investment. People are evil. It happens. So that's why the randomizer's there. Everybody hates it, but it is what it is. Last year wasn't used nearly as much as the previous years, so I'm having confidence that this year won't happen very much at all. We got rid of the worthless owners. We might have one or two this year that show up. We don't know about them until it's too late. So there's that. I don't know why that drawer was open, but it was really loud. All right, so schedule is done. Conferences are done. Unless I missed something where someone's got an assumed name or something like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna break these down for you real quick so we can talk about who's where, and yeah, I don't know if you guys have even seen this yet. I gotta become commissioner again here real quick, and I should probably share this, but let's see. Whoa, we went dark there, Jeff. What happened, man? You doing the dishes in the dark now? What's happening?
Dishes are done.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, all right.
Time to relax, huh? Anyway, so all right, here we go. I'm going to screen share this, and we will go through this real quick. I think. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is it. No, I'm doing the entire screen. Screw it. Tron time. All right, so we're going to hear you click on the standings button, and it shows you the standings and the conferences here, okay? So bear with me here because you guys haven't seen this yet either. For those of you who just joined us, we named our conferences, since there's so many of them, after our all-time favorite comedy movie characters. So that's what it is. Ron Burgundy, of course, from Anchorman. So in this conference, we have Magic Mike Plate, who is he's been in this league since the beginning, which is awesome. We have Sam Miller. We have Ben Miller. Those are brothers. That's right. There's a lot of Millers in this league. Staff Infected Johnson is Robert Harville. He's new. He's a Cody Cole referral. Forte Shades of Gray is Melissa Garrity. She took over a team at the end of the year and was in the playoff challenge. Did pretty well. Zach Young, another Cody Cole referral. Pete's by Ray is Brian Lydell. He's been in the league so long, I don't remember who his referral was. Craig Monahan's Riverside Rage and Rancors. Tenacious D, which is Josh Crampton. Silver Bullet Express is Brian David. Roster Baiters is Andrew Brown. And then Team Cody Cole himself, Team Major Key. So Cody Cole has multiple referrals there. Do any of you guys know any of these people? That would be my question. Jeff, I know you knew some of them. Any of you other guys know any of these people?
Andy.
Nope,
What was that?
Andrew Brown. Know him.
You know Andrew Brown?
Yeah, he was he's the one that referred me last year.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Andrew Brown is a pretty damn good owner, actually. So looking at that, to be perfectly blunt with you, it's kind of a weak division. Sorry, but it is what it is. Andrew Brown is good, no doubt. Craig Monahan's typically pretty good. Other than that, Mike Plate, he was good the first 2 years. Last 2 years he has not been so hot. Sorry, Mike. But you don't have Facebook. I don't know if you even are a real person. Never seen you, never heard from you. I know, maybe you're Rick's made-up word buddy. All right, so here we go. Next one is going to be... All right, so the Frank Drebin Conference, we have Square Deal Neil's Squadrils. That's Neil Seagraves. That's my dad. Joel Bills is Tallahassee Thundercats. Now, here's a rivalry in the making, folks. The Dublin Drunks, our own lovable Jeff Arbogast, and then the Irish Shamrocks, both competing for Irish supremacy, I suppose. Manziel's visors, that is starting to lose its luster there, Sam Spink. But Sam Spink is always a perennial above-average team. Oh, FarmersOnly.com. Tom Farmer, I think you know who that is. That's your brother.
I do.
Honolulu Blue Balls is Larry Weinberg. Tallywhackers is Josh Crampton 1.0. Cheechki is the one of – oh, I'm not even going to do the Columbine joke this year. I'm going to try not to. Nick Harris. Bob Ames 2.0. Brent Timmerman, I believe he was in the league. He's been in the league a couple of years, I think. And then
Yeah.
Larry Weinberg. Or no, Tony Lay and Larry Weinberg in the same division. So that's pretty cool.
This is going to be a tough one.
Overall there – go ahead. What's that?
So this is going to be a tough one.
You think so?
I think so.
Who all knows people from that league?
Well, my brother's in that one, and another one of my buddies. And then your dad.
It's true.
Bob
My
Ames.
dad- Bob Ames, yeah. See, there's a lot of power in this one. This is a much better conference, much tougher conference to win, in my opinion. And then you have, I mean, you guys don't know who Joel Bills is, but he won our regular fantasy league last year. Granted, he may have maybe used mind control powers to get some terrible trades with this guy, but if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, you saw a picture not too long ago of my daughter wearing a tin hat or an aluminum hat. That's because I was going to that draft and I didn't want her or myself to be manipulated by his mind control. So yeah, it's pretty good. This is a much tougher division. Bob Ames, Matt Farmer. How did he do last year, Tom? Do you know?
I think he made the playoffs. I believe.
I remember I
feel about
was
that.
in the top 10 or top 20 quite a bit.
Oh, really? Shit. I'm getting old, I guess. I don't remember any of this. But
He was
yeah,
finished
much
for
more.
numbers.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Aaron King, you're awfully quiet over there. You don't know any of these people, do you?
Nah, most of them are in Michigan.
Most of them are in Michigan. Well, there's Michigan's Ultimate Survivor League, but we don't discriminate based on state. We've got people from, I believe, 13 of these fine states of our nation. So last check, that's what it was. Then we got new ones from West Virginia now this year. So regular Virginia. Oh, sorry. So, like, Rob, you've been replaced as stat person because she just weighed in with the geography stats. All right, so the next conference is going to be the Clark Griswold Conference. Kelly Fowler, do you know who what movie Clark Griswold is from? Do you know that right off the top of your head?
Yeah. The vacation movie.
Do you? Yes, all right. Congratulations. Yes, I just had to get you. I'm going to get the next person on the next one, which is really easy. Maybe I'll skip the next one. So, all right, can you guys see this still? Make sure this is all good. Can you see this?
Yes.
Hello?
we can. Yes.
Is this thing on?
I can't
Yeah,
see
we-
it. Too little.
You can't see the screen, like the divisions here?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we
just
can
too
see it.
little.
Oh,
You're
it's
on
too
your
little.
phone. That's why.
It must be an iPhone 5S, huh? Anyway, kidding. So we have, is that your final answer? That is someone named Cassandra Seagraves. I don't really know who that is. Tecumseh Football Titans, Rod White's team. We have Caitlyn Jenner's Mangina. Terrible name, but a perennial playoff powerhouse in Tyler Aldridge there. He's good. Password is Taco, one of my new favorite names. Love the league. That's Dom Valenti. Does anyone know who that is?
Yeah, it's one of my brother's buddies.
Okay, so that is one of your people. Okay, 'cause I put off the, I don't know, sometimes I leave the referrals off here. Jackson Cornholers, that's Danny Lane's referral, Michael Shane Dean. Paul Smith, I think he was in the league last year. Some of these names, unfortunately, got wiped out as I shifted things down and they erased the team name. I don't know why. Site is not perfect, Aaron King. I thought we were going to have our own, by the way. Didn't happen.
I'm still working on it.
Okay, that's good. Maybe by 2017 we'll have it. Fear Boner, you know who that is, don't you, Tom Farmer?
I do.
How'd
That's
he
one of
do last
mine.
year? You do okay?
Yeah, I think he made the playoffs. I think he made it to like the final four.
I don't know, man. I think you were watching different leagues.
It
Doug,
would have to be the fourth one because it's the Cromwells and me.
Well, maybe not quite that far then.
he might have made the final four in something. I don't know. Dardar's Dandies is Darius Cook. We're just not going to talk about his performance last year in many ways. Rocky Keeling, another Cody Cole referral. He's taken over the league. He actually wants to be the third commissioner of this league, so we'll see. Richard probably won't like that, but I bet you he makes more than one podcast. Parsky is Andrea Parks. Recently, Andrea Jezerski, who was just married 2-3 nights ago. Congratulations to the Jezerskis, by the way. 52 Shades of Clay is Bonnie Monahan. She's actually really good. And then female Fowlers Flatliners. That one is an
come on,
interesting one.
Kelly.
I don't know who that is, but she sounds like a total bum. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, Kelly. What's up? Kelly, what do you think? Do you know any of these people? Have you been paying attention to their performance last year?
I didn't pay much attention to this at all last year.
She was new.
Yeah.
But you're on
Well,
a
I got
podcast,
in
which is more than
halfway
most
through.
people have ever done. So, okay, well,
With a
let me tell you
terrible
what.
record.
What's that?
I said I came in about halfway with a terrible record, taking someone else's team.
That's true. That is true. And thank you for that, by the way. It's always good to have people like you who are taking in these abandoned teams that need homes and just nurturing them and loving them and giving them a reason to live. Thank you very much for that.
Sure.
You didn't have the Sarah McLachlan song queued up for that?
Yeah, I know, right? In the arms of an angel. So realistically, meh. With the exception, and now my wife's right here. She's got a pencil. Probably shouldn't say this, but with the exception of Tyler Aldridge and Bonnie Monahan, maybe, pretty damn easy company you're in there, Kelly Fowler. So I think you're all right. There we go. There's the stab. So you're all right. That's a lot of females in that one, but that doesn't always mean anything since the winner last year was a female. And I am all. I mean, trust me, my wife knows more about sports than I do. It just happens there's a lot of females in that one. All right, so Derek Zoolander conference. Jeff, you know what movie Derek Zoolander's from?
Yeah. I can't remember the name right now. My mind's blanking.
Okay. Yeah, really probably should jump off a cliff. It's Zoolander's the movie.
Yeah,
Or
Zoolander's
Zoolander
the
2,
movie.
potentially.
God damn it. Zoolander 1.
It's all right. Then we have, so Ryan Allen, who is a former coworker of mine. Flatliners, I believe that is your husband, right? Correct? Oh wait, hold on. I gotta share this screen. What the hell's wrong with me? Is that your husband's team, Kelly?
Fowlers, Flatliners? Yeah.
No. It says ... Flatliners. Is there another one out here?
Yeah. No, that's his.
Yeah, that's
Chad Fowler. Chad Fowler. Rob Bradley referral. Oh, hey, I didn't know you referred to all these people. The Black Hole himself. There he is. Jackson
You and
Cornhole.
Chad are in the same one.
What was that?
Robbie and Chad are in the same one.
That's true. Yep. But trust me,
I'm
I'd
not
rather be with
scared.
you. Rob Bradley's pretty good at this game. Michael Shane Dean's second team. We have Marty from Back to the Future. He's been in this league since the beginning. Team Derek Gregory. He's a new owner from Cody Cole. In the Money 44. Another Cody Cole referral. As you see, why this guy wants to take over the damn league. He's like Littlefinger, trying to puppet everything. Bill Poley and Dynamite. He was a new owner for the playoffs last year and came in third place, I believe. Bangin' Cervix Destroyers. Matt Tawney, there's a new one. Team John Way, I believe he's related to Janessa Way, but he is a Bob Ames referral. Team Brock Spink. These are new people who have not changed their names, obviously, which I will address here. In fact, let's do this now in case someone doesn't watch this entire thing. If you do not change your team name from Team Brock Spink, I will come up with a terrible name for you, and you will be forced to change it yourself. And then Team Tapelis. That's another Tom Farmer referral. How's that guy? What's his resume look like?
He'll do all right. He's pretty good at fantasy football. He'll do just fine.
Well, okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
Well, no, that's fine. I just so on this one, I'm gonna say this is a pretty tough division because Black Hole, and I'm not just massaging your bare nipples here, but you're pretty good at this game. And then also, Bill Poley and Dynamite came in third place last year. Ryan Allen's always pretty good. I mean, Kelly, it's your husband good at fantasy sports? I mean, maybe.
Yeah, he's good, man.
He is, okay. And then there's a bunch of newcomers in here, so this is kind of wild. Gamers, Marty's been in the league forever, but that doesn't always mean everything. Bunch of new people, including Chain-Banging Cervix Destroyers.
It's a creative name.
Yes, it is certainly creative. All right.
Wow.
Then we have Jeff Spicoli conference. Who can tell me what movie Jeff Spicoli is from?
Oh, Fast Times.
All right, there you go. All right, Tom Farmer. I don't have any gift cards to give you. But so we have myself. This is, by the way, this is a tough one, by the way. Myself, Carnival King's been here since the beginning. I'm going to move through these quick. Dave Scher, Sarah Krasansky, Tony Cromwell, second place last year and winner of the playoff challenge. The Broskis, perennial playoff team. Donkey Punchers, Will Green's team. Jackie Woods, El Domador de Leons. You can't now this name I think is backwards, Tom Farmer. Yeah, this is your team. Shit. You can't spell rape without Sharper. Wouldn't it be you can't spell Sharper without rape?
Right, but I'm making fun of Darren Sharper for his rape convictions.
I get it. But the joke stays the same if you flip those around. But I know, yeah. Yeah, you're like George Carlin when you say rape can be funny. Imagine Porky Pig raping Elmer Fudd. That's his line. It's kind of funny. But no, it's not funny. So then we also have Danny Lanes, Ram Man, and Fisto, please. All these guys should be in the same division as Chain Bang and Cervix Destroyers, by the way. Team Andrew Flad, he's new, and a team has no name. That is actually not a team that was not named. That was someone named the team that. Probably a Game of Thrones reference, I'm guessing. Tom Farmer, this is definitely so far the toughest division, no doubt about it. Second place last year's in this division. Myself and yourself, we're both in this division. And, the Broskis, Will Green, and Jackie Woods, they're all pretty damn good.
It's a pretty good division.
Yeah, this is tough. If I was a man of less integrity, I would put myself in an easier division, but I'm not that man. So
most of the time.
My wife just cleared her throat. I don't know what that meant. So Jeff Lebowski division's next. I'm going to go through these a little bit quicker here. Kazoo Crazies, it's Colin Cote. Jerry's Kids, Alan Black. Wally Cote, brothers in the same division. Apache Chiefs, that's Kale Seagraves. I'm not broadcasting. Why can't I just hit a button and do that? Jesus. Monica loves Clinton Dix. Sandbaggers, another team that was inappropriately labeled as not paying, but they took over in the middle of the league. Matt Wyckoff. If that name is not changed, you know it's going to be Wyckoff John. T-Tokes, that's a new one. Saucy Dog, he emailed me and said verbatim, I'm out. And then 3 days later, Richard's like, yeah, Saucy Dog's in. He paid already. Make up your mind, man. Team Chris Weimer, he's the newest owner. Don't know anything about him. He's a grinder referral. Then we have two teams. These are the two spots that are available still. Well, there's actually three teams that are available technically, but all three are spoken for. I just have to shuffle them in there. All in all, the Apache Chiefs made the Final Four maybe 2 years ago. Meh.
Is one of those my second team?
So far, I think. Anyone else have any thoughts on this? I don't know if anyone knows any of these people.
I do not.
Is one of them my second team, James?
One of them will be your second team, yeah, probably, because there's two of them there.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's easy. Going down, we're going to go down to Brody Bruce. Who knows what movie that guy's from? Nobody. Ooh. Movie Mallrats, Kevin Smith's finest work. All right, we got Richard Perez's Texas Taco Benders. There's a second commissioner allegedly in this league. That's his team. What in the hell is going on? Someone joining?
Kelly just sent you a text.
Oh, okay. Google. Oh, wait. No, sorry. Colorado. I don't know what's wrong with me. Colorado Mountain Oysters has Denny Tyson's team. 45-7 is Joel Spencer. Someone knows that guy. What is going on with this thing? Red Wings is Michael Stevens. Somerset Slammers is Craig Densmore. All Brady's Matter is Tom. How many teams you got, Tom Farmer? I swear I've read your name 3 times.
Just 2, buddy. My brother's got one, too.
Okay, maybe that's it. Nam Tab Knights. It's Michael Myers. He wanted to join us for this podcast, but apparently couldn't figure it out. Man, we love you anyway. Hitting Schneider is old Tom Schneider. He's been in the league since the beginning. Yeti Express is Bob Ames. Better Bring Your A Game is the recently married Rob Jazerski. Congratulations yet again. Brady O'Bush is the defending champion, Ashley Cromwell. And then the S's, probably the most annoying name in the league. Venus Henley. Not the Venus is annoying, but the name the S's is annoying. Couple of ladies in that one as well. And then Bob Ames. Defending champion, Bob Ames. Richard Perez won before. So there's 2 defending champions in this thing. And then, of course, Tom Farmer, the man, the myth, who has 80 teams, apparently. I don't know.
Sounds good.
There's some good teams in this thing, no doubt. This Nab Tab Knights guy from, hey, oh, wait, Kelly turned off her camera. Oh, there she is. From, hey, I want to be in this league, to, hey, I've already paid for 2 teams. This guy, Michael Myers, you may have heard of him. He should have his own division potentially if we had horror films. But this dude, from the time he said he wanted to be in the league to the time he paid for both teams, is like 12 minutes. It was insane. So, yeah, there's that. I mean, based on just specific history, I mean, this is definitely the toughest division because there's two former winners and Bob Ames, who I'm pretty sure may be made out of fantasy football in his blood. It's crazy about it. Damn tough. I'm glad I'm not in that division. And then finally, Kirk Lazarus. Who can tell me what movie that guy's from? Come on, who's got it? Anybody? Nobody? Cassandra, you know what movie Kirk Lazarus is from?
No, that's from Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder. Who was that?
The green shirt guy.
Oh, the green shirt guy. Oh, yes, the green shirt guy. Sorry, I don't have I'm on the screen share. This is kind of the, runs like a girlie. Someone's changed their name since I've logged on to this. All right, so this is kind of like the Ryan Frazier conference. Ryan Frazier, Steve Garrity, a former classmate of ours, but, you know, he also knows Frazier. Runs like a girlie, Josh Griner, second team. This team is available. Nobody Noberson. That'll be... That might be your team, Jeff. It might be, because Melissa Garrity wants a team, too, so I can't put her in the same one as her husband. Collector Kings is Danny Lane. DeWyans, which is, Gary King. Dark Light, which is Rob Bradley's referral. New Orleans Rock Chucks. Hey, you're in the division with your dad there, buddy. Aaron King. And then, you're also in the division with another Aaron. What? What'd you just say?
I beat him all the time. He's used to it.
Oh, well. Yeah. You're also in the division with another Aaron Seagraves, a.k.a. George Clooney. And then we have Brady's Balls, which is your buddy there, Jeff.
So, yeah, you can put me in that one.
Balls
I take on Corey.
Okay, all right, we can do that. The Wolf Pack, which is Abel Frausto. And then Team David Magden, the referral of Danny Lane again. So that's it. Frazier's always good. Danny Lane was good. He was the guy who was subjected to the randomizer debacle last year. That was the one black eye in the league last year. Josh Griner's good. Jeff. You're okay, right? You're above average.
Sometimes. You sneak into the playoffs.
And then, of course, Aaron King. I don't know. You've been kind of quiet the last couple of years, but
I won my division last year.
You were awesome. You did? Really?
You don't remember?
Damn, man, I don't remember anything about this. Who the hell's running this show anyway? All right, so that's that. Thoughts? Anyone have anything they'd like to share on these conferences? Tom Farmer?
Don't rest your players. Play them because you got to win your games. Division games are really important.
Yeah, that's more just general strategy. But I was talking about the conferences. But it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Let's fine. Let's skip that. We already went through the conferences. So yeah, let's start there. Okay, Tom Farmer. If you had any advice to give to the new owners, or maybe owners who just can't figure this league out, what would that advice be?
I feel like that advice would be don't rest your players. Play your players. Division games are important.
Yeah, well, they're all division games with this setup, thank God. Back in the day, when we didn't have 96 teams, I had to manually make the schedule, which I thought I was going to do this year with 90 teams. It takes about 3 hours to manually make the schedule. I've got a huge convention coming out in 11 days and a comedy night on 3 days from now, so I can't really afford the time to make a freaking schedule, which is why I'm doing this today. Mega XP coming September 17th and 18th, by the way. They're sponsoring this broadcast. Rob Bradley, what advice do you have for new players?
Just make sure your lineups are in before 1 p.m. on Sunday.
Yeah.
Every week and remind me.
State the obvious.
Bobby.
Yeah, Kelly, you're one of them.
I know. Are you gonna remind me every week?
Yeah, I guess I might have to, huh?
I don't know. You guys in the same division? You might not want to. All right, Kelly. Well, let's see. Let's see. You're fairly new. Any advice that you can come up with? What's your number one tip for people in general?
Put your lineup in.
Man, I am surrounded by an army of Captain Obviouses. Jesus. Jeffrey.
Start calling out people that are idiots for not following your instructions.
Go ahead. What's that? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Then start calling out people for being idiots and not following your instructions when they submit their lineup and clicking add player. When they're doing it by week 3, they just need to be cut. Yeah. So do it right, guys.
Yeah, do it right. It's not hard. Aaron King. Harry, I mean, you're always full of optimism. What's your number one tip you got for people?
Play subs. Anytime somebody goes down and someone gets subbed, they're going to get a lot of play time. Play them so that you can reserve a better player for later, hopefully for the playoffs.
There you go.
That's good advice.
That's
That is really
very
good
good
advice.
advice.
And play Priest Holmes before he blows out his knee.
Play Priest Holmes before he pulls out his knee. Yeah. Oh man, that's taking it back a bit. But he was in while this is going on. Okay, so normally these broadcasts will be Tuesdays. This one obviously coming 2 days for the league. So how it works is you have to submit your lineup completely by Sunday at 1 o'clock. If you're going to play players in early games, play them. You have to start it in by Thursday, obviously. Pretty simple. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you can see the scoring on the league. We don't need to talk about that. But
No texting the lineup.
yeah, oh yeah, definitely no texting lineups. Basically, we have drawn a line in the sand. Last year, we drew it halfway through, even though I thought it was revealed at the beginning. But someone at your house there, Rob? What's going on?
I got family around.
Oh, cool. Your lineup has to be in, period, by Sunday, 1 o'clock. If it's not, you're going to get randomized. No exceptions. You can look at the tape 6 weeks from now and see this. I have, 6 witnesses, 6 witnesses, because there's another member here. She's putting
People
lotion
were
on.
texting you their lineups?
Oh, man, it's true. Oh, Kelly, like before you got here, and it was before Rob was here, maybe even before Tom Farmer was here, Aaron King and Jeff were here for this. The infamous Facebook debacle. People used to submit their lineups via Facebook, via texting. It was a shitstorm.
I did it once,
you can
but
do it
I
on
was
the app
sitting
now, right?
up north.
Yo, Kelly, good point. Yes, verified by maybe one of these people on this panel.
Andy Brown.
For years, the app has been, pretty much garbage for Michigan. What's that?
Worthless.
Yeah, worthless. Yep. For iPad or Android, like you could not submit your lineup because it wasn't a traditional roster that you could just pull from. But now the lineup actually works. Imagine that, an app that works for this league. It's going to be so much easier to do. So yeah, you can download the app and do it that way. 11 games this year. More teams make the play. I mean, it's the exact same format as last year. 11 games. There's 12 teams per division. 11 games in the regular season. Ton of players make the playoffs. Ton of teams make the playoffs. We'll cover that in another podcast because this one's getting a little long. But any final thoughts? Anyone have? Do we have to bring up anything? Anyone?
No.
Oh, someone said no. Whoever that was good. Someone in the
That'd be my
background.
daughter yelling.
All right. Well, she obviously doesn't have anything else to add. All right. Well,
she's pretty smart. She could probably do this.
How old is she?
She's 13.
Oh, well, she could totally do this. Might need to have a couple
Fantasy
vacancies.
footballer.
Yeah, I mean, I was in my claim to fame was I started fantasy football when I was in 3rd grade, and that was long before the internet, kids. So,
Did it all old-fashioned way.
Yeah, do the old-fashioned way, paper, pencils, getting the newspaper. It was old school, man. Okay, well, I think that about wraps it up. For sure. All you guys listening, Aaron, not so much for you, but anyone else who's around here, this Friday, and this is not some like cheesy Mega XP plug, this is legit, because this concerns the Michigan Ultimate Survivor League. This Friday, my company, which is Mega XP, has joined forces with the Foundry here in Jackson to put on an actual I'm shaking this whole damn house. An actual comedy night at the Foundry at 8 o'clock p.m. 7 o'clock is when the doors open. Why am I bringing this up now? Because one of our brothers, Mr. Alan Black, is one of the comedians that will be there. He is actually in this league. He owns Jerry's Kids, and he is one of the comedians that will be not only doing a stand-up routine there, but also hosting the evening. So we have some comedians coming from Indiana and also Lansing. Lansing's #1 rated comic will be there. And it's not like, usually comedy nights in Jackson, they're like, oh, I'll do a 5-minute set and it's just practice. No, these are 15-minute sets, a 30-minute set, and a 45-minute set. So these are like legitimate comedy routines. So if you're in the area, it's $5. Come down, support the MUSL member that we love dearly, and support comedy in general, because it's something that I like to do. I like to go to a comedy night, and the city needs something else. There's a huge comic convention coming in a week and a half, but this Friday, come down to the Foundry and support the MUSL. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful evening, and I'm going to go watch Tigers.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.